Hey, 1, 2, check, 1, 2. How y'all doing out there? Thank y'all so much for being here. My name's Colt. I'm from around St. Louis, Missouri, traveling around, and this is my final stop on this tour, so super stoked to be here with y'all. I write a lot of different types of music. I'm going to do all original music for you here today, and yeah, this first one's called On My Way. I used to work a factory gig for quite a long time, and worked like 14, 16-hour days. That was not unusual, and I was really wanting to get back into music again at that particular time, and I just got off a 16-hour shift and crashed out on the couch, and I had a dream that I was doing music, and I was traveling all over, you know what I mean? And specifically in Arizona for some reason, and I don't have no ties to Arizona. And then I woke up and I was like, well, I'm in Missouri on my couch, I'm not in Arizona. What's going on here? So I wrote this song just inspired by that little dream. It's called On My Way. I've been spending weekends from Illinois to Flagstaff, Arizona. I've been trying hard to make it, but hardly even waking to each moment. You can say I'm dreaming, but I would call it holding in on focus. I've been thinking about the reasons I like to strum my songs out by the ocean. My life was once misleading. I grew as cold as Grand Forks, North Dakota. And I was working for a living, but living for that rum and Coca-Cola. And I fell quick off the deep end, had to drag my butt up off that sofa. Looking back, I'm speechless. The path I chose was French doors both wide open. I'm on my way. I'm a brand new man, and I got this guitar. It's glued to my hands, and I'm here to stay. Oh, now, baby girl, don't you know I am? And I'm on my way in my little old Honda Accord sedan, yeah. That line used to be 16-passenger van, but inflation, you know what I'm saying? I can't drive that thing around. But I don't know who wrote it, the actor or the poet that's in question. But either way, I stole it and sang it to a crowd to cast connection. And my picking finger stumbles, the words come out in every which direction. My hands are growing humble, I guess I never set down for perfection. Now time is sort of tumbles, I'm lost in all the ways of this progression. My grandpa used to tell me, well, that's how you work a broom, child, with good old tunes and leave a long impression. And I'm happy and okay, babe. They tell me I ain't got no indigestion, which is a great thing to hear from your medical provider. And my economic standpoint is slightly better than the folks who came from the Great Depression. I say at my age, making that much money like they did in the Dust Bowl, come on now. Hey, I'm on my way. I'm a brand new man, and I got this guitar. It's glued to my hands, and I'm here to stay. Oh, now, baby girl, don't you know I am? And I'm my way in my little old Honda Accord sedan, yeah. Now I'm on my way. I'm a brand new man. Now I got this guitar. It's glued to my hands. And I'm here to stay. Oh, now baby girl, don't you know I am. Now I'm on my way in my little old Honda Accord sedan, yeah. Now I'm on my way in my little old Honda Accord sedan, yeah. Now I'm on my way. In my little old Honda Accord sedan. I'm a brand new man. Now I got this guitar. It's glued to my hands. And I'm here to stay now. Oh, now baby girl, don't you know I am. Now I'm on my way in my little old Honda Accord sedan. I'm on my way in my little old Honda Accord sedan. Thank y'all so much. This song's called Thinking Fast. They say that time won't do the healing, but brother man, I need to know. 'Cause every moment that we take could be a beautiful mistake as we wind on down the road. What if heaven was your mind, but you don't spend all of your time thinking fast but standing still? Every door don't lead the same, and every path ain't paved in stone. And I'll give praise and I'll give thanks. I won't bow down to no mighty throne. The judging eye's gonna cast an illusion. A few fool hearts cause mass confusion. And are we winning or are we losing? Is this still the path we choose? To speak now or forever be ashamed? Cause every politician's listed. Got too many cooks up inside this kitchen. It's getting harder by the minute. This ain't that old timey religion. Let kingdom come back in Jesus' name now. They say that time won't do the healing. You're the man I need to know. Cause every moment that we take could be a beautiful mistake as we wind on down the road. And who's to say that there's a prairie on the backside of that hill? What if heaven was your mind, but you don't spend all of your time thinking fast but standing still? All this writing on the wall, yeah, they make it hard just to catch my breath. Was this the rise before the fall, or did we ever rise at all? Not sure if I ever get this chance again to remind folks just to who they are. Capable of sin. One conscious love is felt from afar. Two-time and greed now is filled within. I hope somebody came to listen. Got the neighbors preaching outside the fence. It's like my soul stuck in submission, as if they didn't pay attention. Not sure how the sermon makes more sense now. They say that time won't do the healing. You're the man I need to know. Cause every moment that we take could be a beautiful mistake as we wind on down the road. Who's to say that there's a prairie on the backside of that hill? What if heaven was your mind, but you don't spend all of your time thinking fast but standing still? And what if heaven was your mind, and you don't spend all of your time thinking fast but standing still? And what if heaven was your mind, and you don't spend all of your time thinking fast but standing still? Thank y'all so very much. All right. So we'll kick off some loops here. This is a song of mine. This one's called Selflessly.
time to go, or was it time to kill? You're driving me crazy with your hand on the wheel, shifting gears on the load as the road turns to field. And is it all just an unnatural progress? Are you my lady friend or a friend lady? Be honest. I gotta say that the sight's been amazing. From the view I see convicts, but the words I still breathe, it's giving me a complex. And maybe I should relax. Stop feeling shady. I'm a man with a conscience, but I'm far from angry. It's not the pain I endure, but I feel the pain on the daily. Wish I could engage things and start selfishly changing for you now. Hey, pretty darling, how do you know when the water's high? Do you sink or float? It's hard to be modest without total control. Raise our sails to the sky and let the wind just carry us home. And is it all just an unnatural progress? Are you my lady friend or a friend lady? Be honest. I gotta say that the sight's been amazing. From the view I see convicts, but the words I still breathe, it's giving me a complex. And maybe I should relax. Stop feeling shady. I'm a man with a conscience, but I'm far from angry. It's not the pain I endure, but I feel the pain on the daily. Wish I could engage things and start selfishly changing for you now. Maybe I should relax. Stop being shady. I'm a man with a conscience, but I'm far from angry. Yeah. It's not the pain I endure, but I feel the pain on the daily. Yeah. Wish I could engage things and start selfishly changing for you now. I wanna change for you, yeah. I wanna change for you. I wanna change for you, yeah. Ooh. gonna change for you, yeah. Thank you all so very much. All right. For those of you wondering what this thing is up here with all the tape and the zip ties and the fact that I gotta keep pushing in this power module, this is an old Casio keyboard from 1989. It was it was the first keyboard that I received from my grandma when I was young. And I didn't really like hauling it around. It was way too big, way too bulky. And as I said earlier, I drive a Honda, you know, instead of the van. And so I took a hacksaw to it, a Milwaukee 12 volt to be exact, if you're wondering. Charged all the way. And cut through this thing, and I kept all the trigger pads and some of the circuitry so I can recall some of the programming. And then it has an extensive amount of programming to do inside of it as well. So this is definitely one of a kind, you know what I'm saying? If you happen to see this at your local Guitar Center or something, you just give me a call, because that means someone stole it from me, okay? This is patent pending. Trying to get this thing into all the Sears catalogs, you know? All right, this next song is inspired by my travels. It's called Chase the Buzz. I've been traveling around doing music for the past couple years. Since about spring of 21 is when I got back into music, and I had done music for a super long time, but then when I moved to Missouri and started doing the factory life, I kind of gave up on it. You know, it was the harsh reality of, like, you're just not good enough, you know what I mean? Hang the guitar up and get the blue shutters and the bushes and all the stuff you're supposed to do as an adult. And then I had all that stuff, and I was like, well, I'm still not all that happy, you know what I mean? And I started picking on the guitar more and more, and when COVID hit, that's when I started to get back into music. So a lot of people see COVID as this big disaster, but it's really what jump-started my life back into motion, you know? So I'm forever grateful for that, even though it was a tragic time. And it really put some things into perspective, what I wanted out of life, what made me happy, and I started traveling on the road. And I was always kind of like an anxious kid, you know what I mean? I feel like I used comedy and stuff as a youngster to mask all that, but I ended up having a lot of social anxiety. So to challenge myself to get out of that, I vowed that I would never book a hotel room, you know what I mean? I would travel on the road, and I would mingle with somebody, the bartender, some patron, and be like, you got a floor I can crash on, you know what I mean? And it worked for a long time, and then, you know, I was traveling. One morning I played a gig on a Saturday in Peoria, Illinois, and then the following morning I had to be in Kansas City at 7 a.m. So, and I played until midnight, so I didn't have any sleep or anything, and I'm traveling, and midway through the travels, I'm just like, what are you doing to yourself, man? This is a bit crazy, you know what I mean? And along the route is where this song was born, and I was like, you're just chasing the buzz, and that's really what it is. We're all just trying to find what makes us happy in this life, and for me, it's music, and when I'm on stage, I feel the most free, you know what I mean? Hence the no shoes. So that's how this song was born. It's called Chase the Buzz. Well, I can sure use me some friendship, 'cause this here week has been too long. My soul is burning like an incense. Time to pack my bags and carry on now. Sometimes I feel just like a burden in my headspace, like my hometown of what once was. I'll find some peace along this here highway. Change the scene just to chase the buzz, yeah. And I've been growing far from perfect. Just felt inspired to let you know. And though my words seem like a sermon, they're just the walls of Jericho. Sometimes I feel like I've been marching around in circles, trying to shatter my self-doubt. Well, I hear the trumpets and they sound the warning. I storm the gates with a mighty shout. I feel like rolling up a new one. You could take that any way you choose. My life is best lived with ambition. Webster's definition told me that's you. Sometimes I feel like I'm a coal stuck in the fire, waiting for the day to settle down. Well, I guess for now I can't retire. Let's burn this whole thing to the ground. Sometimes I feel just like a burden in my headspace, like my hometown of what once was. I'll find some peace along this here highway. I change the scene just to chase the buzz, yeah. I change the scene just to chase them buzz. I change the scene just to chase them buzz, yeah. Thank y'all so very much. I'm gonna be doing a lot of back and forth between the acoustic and the electric here. Get dialed in for another song. This is a reggae song called My Love. Get a cool drink of water, you gotta work harder and listen to your mind now. See the theory as a way to make it stronger. Your cravings and your hunger just might dissipate with time. Got a lot of little blessings in a simple mind, doing all they can just to better get by now. Guess the conditions are more personal. The theory that he holds, it ain't the image in your mind's eye. Boom, boom, hey now. Boom, boom, whoop, whoop. Because of you, my love, there's nothing that I ever could adore as much as you, my love. You always leave me wanting a bit more. Because of you, my love, I'm finding all the words that I should say. Because of you, yeah, my love, I'm gonna try a little harder every day. Oh, I'm gonna try a little harder every day in every way. My love. Wanna meet you down by the banks of the river with the tall grass whispers to the listening pines. If you're on the fence, you gotta pull the trigger. Consider this a winner since the night we harmonized. Got a lot of little blessings, where do I begin? Start undressing the conversations of you and I. And it'll take you on a higher path, passionate dialogue, memories forever lasting. Boom, 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 because of you, my love, there's nothing that I ever could adore as much as you, my love. You always leave me wanting a bit more. Because of you, my love, I'm finding all the words that I should say because of you, yeah, my love. I'm gonna try a little harder every day, yeah. I ever could adore as much as you, my love. You always make me want to know a bit more because of you, my love. I'm finding all the words that I should say because of you, yeah, my love. I'm gonna try a little harder every day because of you, my love. There's nothing that I ever could adore as much as you, my love. You always make me want to know a bit more because of you, my love. I'm finding all the words that I should say because of you, yeah, my love. I'm gonna try a little harder every day.
Thank you all so very much. This has been a long time since I played this song. This is a song called Grow.
Spending all my money, now I am broke, but at least I am breathing, even though I'm about to choke. I still can't complain, 'cause there's a reason I'm here. I hear them calling out my name, speaking secrets into my ear. And you know she says to me, you got something that's worth the healing. Can't rewind time to where we are. It's clear we all must find true meaning and let the past remain a scar. Well, don't you know you hold all the power? Yes, you do. Down to the fabric of your soul. Don't be afraid in days of shower. What's weighing you down is gonna help you to grow. It's gonna help you to grow.
Y'all think a flower gets upset when there's like a torrential downpour? You know what I mean? Like the type of downpour that makes its branches bow, sway, bend, and even break. Or do you think that flower's like, heck yeah, bring it on? Because the sunlight's gonna come out tomorrow, right? That's just gonna be fuel. It's gonna make it grow 10 times stronger than it ever has before. And I used that metaphor and I wrote this song when I was supposed to be doing something, hanging out with some friends, you know, and I look outside and it's just downpouring. And I really needed my friends at that point in time. I was going through some feels, and I was like, man, it's just pouring down on me. And I got to thinking, you know, it pours down on all of us. It pours down on me, it pours down on you, and we got to get better at just handling that, right? Because through one lens, it looks like it's just disaster. You can't go out, and everything's muddy, and you're going to get all wet. And then I think back to when I was a kid, and I'm like, man, I used to love when it rained, right? You go out and play in puddles and stuff like that. So it really just depends on how you look at it. And seeing it from the lens of the flower, I'm like, man, you know, hard times are gonna come, and hard times are gonna pass. You can use those hard times for fuel, right? You can put a fire under yourself and you can get better and better and better with each passing day. And that's whatever you're doing in life. Whether you wanna be better at your job, better at social interactions, better to yourself, kind to yourself. So take heed, take note, listen to that flower. I spend all my free time trying to decompress. I'm feeling lazy on my own grind. Been feeding the pockets of the rich. But I still won't complain. At least not more than thrice, 3 times. Cause when I'm feeling insane, I just tune into her advice. And you know she says to me, you got something that's worth the healing. Can't rewind time from where we are. It's clear we all must find true meaning and let the past remain a scar. Cause don't you know you hold all the power down to the fabric of your soul, yeah. Don't be afraid in days of shower. What's weighing you down ain't gonna help you to grow. Something that's worth the healing. Can't rewind time from where we are. It's clear we all must find true meaning and let the past remain a scar. Cause don't you know you hold all the power? Yes you do. Down to the fabric of your soul. Don't be afraid in days of shower. What's weighing you down ain't gonna help you to grow. What's weighing you down ain't gonna help you to grow. What's weighing you down? What's weighing you down? It's
gonna help you to grow.
Thank you all so very much. All right, let's switch it over back to some acoustic. So I actually don't know how to play this thing, but we're gonna figure it out. Yeah, it's cool. I saw it on Marketplace, and it's always been an instrument that's intrigued me. I had one when I was younger, but I didn't have the knowledge base that I do of guitar now, and I didn't have the drive to spend on it. You know what I mean? I'm like, I just want to eat ho-ho snacks, play video games. Okay, that's what. I don't got time for this mandolin. You know, I don't know what this is. But yeah, so I saw this on Marketplace just a few weeks ago, and it's a 1950s era, and it's it's original electronics in it, and it's in really good shape, and or at least I feel like it's in good shape. I don't really have a frame of reference, you know, I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, it's something that I've been having a lot of fun with lately, and I decided to write a little song on it. We'll see if we can pull this off.
I woke upon one gloomy day and saw the clouds all filled with rain. The sky ain't cried, I heard it pour. I knew the sun would shine no more. 40 days and 40 nights, the wind yelled with all its might. The town folks prayed the day would end, but each lonely night it come again. Minded wanders without a sound. A subtle storm has passed through town. The lightning strikes, thunder roars. Can't see it now behind closed doors. I asked my love, won't you be true? Said that depends on what you do. When times are tough, life gets hard. When you learn to heal from wounded scars. I saw the stars dance inside her eyes and felt compelled to tell no lies. I held her hand, took it dear. Ain't had a stone rope by in years. Forgive me now, babe, for what I've done. I've traded rain for drops of sun. The light's so bright, but I'm not alone. I'll walk the path, returning home. I'll walk the path, returning home. I'll walk the path with you, I know.
Thank y'all so much. I definitely want to learn more on that and just get more familiar with it. Every time I tour down in Arkansas, I run into all these cats that are just amazing pickers, and I see it, and I'm just like, I want to do that. And then you try to play it, and you're like, This is the first time I've actually played out in front of people on the mandolin. You guys are the first to hear that. All right, here's another little jokey song. See if I can do this. I've only played this a handful of times out for people too. Mainly when I go down to Arkansas, they kind of like the more folky stuff. Whole reason I even bought this guitar, I got booked for a tour, and then kind of after it was all solidified, they were like, hey, we're kind of like wanting to stick to traditional. And I was like, oh man, well, I got all these crazy pedals and like this electric, and it sounds weird, and I guess I better buy an acoustic that's gonna hold up. But this song is called My Dog, and I got a dog that's got Cruciate's disease, which is pretty much like, you know, your kneecap, and both of her kneecaps are blown out. And so they kind of want her to be in a wheelchair, but she refuses, you know. She just hops around like a little bunny rabbit, you know what I mean? And she still wants to play. She never cries. She's got high spirits, you know what I mean? And I toured around all over the place, and I was hanging out at a bar one night, and after a set, and this guy was a local, and I usually like to talk to the locals, see what's cool in town, see where the best places to hike are at, you know what I mean? And I'm talking to this guy, and he's just like, nothing's good here. Don't, you just leave. You know what I mean? Like, get out of here. This town ain't for you. It ain't for me either. I'm trying to leave. Can I go with you? And he's just complaining after complaining, you know what I mean? And the whole time I'm thinking, man, my dog is just, like, went through some trauma stuff, and I think my dog is cooler than you are, man, you know what I mean? So I wrote this song called My Dog, and I always tell people, don't take it personal. It's the tagline is, my dog is better than you, and I don't think that. I just met you guys. I can't know that. Better than an ice cream cone. Got a sense of humor, but it's dry as a bone. Walk around screaming, said I wanna go home. My dog better than you. She keen to whistle, sly as a fox. Love to cut loose in the old boondocks. Got a bum back hip, but she still won't stop. My dog better than you. She don't complain about the past or where she's going. She don't worry about that day fading the night. Love to see the best out of every moment. Good company, she feels alright. My dog better than a bird on a perch. A bottle at the hip, but the baby come first. An old time yellow, but the roles done got reversed. My dog better than you. She keen to whistle, strong as an ox. Love to dig holes with a mouthful of rocks. She's quick on the door when the mailman knocks. My dog better than you. She don't complain about that past or where she's going. She don't worry about that day fading the night. Love to see the best out of every moment. Good company, she feels alright. Better than a 10-cent wine. Good head on her shoulders and a strong bloodline. She don't know nothing about interior design though, 'cause she tears up all my stuff. She came to whistle, ornery as a mule. Loves to get the gas when we're running out of fuel. The tank's bone dry, but she still plays it cool. My dog better than you. She don't complain about that past or where she's going. Don't worry about that day fading the night. Love to see the best out of every moment. Good company, she feels alright. My dog better than you. Again, I don't really mean that, okay? She's just got good spirits. let's do another original song. This is actually the song that I used for the, made a little teaser video for this event. This is the song off of that teaser video. Facebook censored it. It's like telling me that I was infringing on someone's copyright. And I'm like, that someone is me. That's my song. You know what I mean? Do your homework, Facebook. Jeez, stop throwing me in jail for no reason. And this song is called Desperado, and it's not the Eagles, okay? I got so much kickback for naming it that. They're like, oh, real original. And I'm like, okay, here we go. Here we go, one of those. But this is it's kind of correlated back to being on the road so much, you know. I was on the road for a couple years just solo, just not even really traveling with anyone. I didn't have a band at the time or anything like that. And it got to the point where I was missing some people in my life, my friends, my family, my loved ones, you know. And so I wrote this about, you know, some days you're out there and you're just loving life. And you're on stage and you're jumping around and you're sweating through your shorts, you know what I mean? And other days that you're up there and you're just like, man, I just want to be off this tour, you know what I mean? I want to go home. That's the harsh reality of it, you know what I mean? We have our ups and we have our downs. And I wrote this song when I was having my downs, you know what I mean? And it was about being excited to get back home and see the ones that I love. It's called Desperado.
My head where it's at, hang my hat, kick off my shoes, and I can't wait until the morning comes, and I'll be driving back to you. This desperado is always tried and true, and soon come tomorrow, we'll know what to do. We'll know what to do. I'm gonna drive this train off the tracks, count my stacks and pay my dues. I recollect into a woman's arms and leave this bar with jukebox tunes from Colorado down to St. Louis, Southwest Chicago, yeah, down to Baton Rouge. We'll know what to do. We'll know what to do. Often tried and true. Soon come tomorrow, we'll know what to do. We'll know what to do. We'll know what to do.
Thank y'all so much. let's switch it back over to electric. All right, this next song is a tune called Lola, and a lot of people that hear it are like, "Who's Lola? Is that a lady in your life?" And I'm like, "Lola is my guitar." Exactly. That's how that was birthed. I got to a point. I always overpack when I'm traveling. Luckily, I mean, you guys have this awesome sound system and taking good care of me up here. Usually, I travel with subs and everything, and my suspension is on the verge of cracking every time. I mean, I load up so much stuff in that little Honda. I've been making reels and stuff trying to get sponsored by Honda, at least get a free tire out of it or something. You know what I'm saying? It hasn't worked yet, but we're still hopeful. And so a lot of times I'll travel with way too much stuff. And I went through a phase, I had this little bitty guitar. It's a little baby Martin. And I left it in my passenger seat. And anytime that I would get into like a traffic jam or something like that, or like stopped at a red light where there's construction, I'd just put it in park and fiddle around and practice before I go to the gig, you know what I mean? And that guitar is Lola, and she went everywhere with me for a long time. And it's just funny that, when you hear the song, you're like, "Who's Lola?" She's in the shop right now. Yeah. Lola's she's getting some cosmetics done, you know what I mean? We're saying that she's on vacation. She's getting her nails done, and her hair did. You know what I mean? Yeah, right. She needs some binding work. Oh yeah. Yeah, and it's pretty cool. I've really put it through the test too. I'm trying to get sponsored by Martin too. Just trying to get sponsored by everyone, but the guy sold me on it. It's not, the top is not actual wood. It's like a laminate, and he was like, "It's perfect for like campfires and stuff. Like they promise that it'll never warp." And I was like, "I'm gonna put it through the test." You know what I'm saying? I'm taking it to festivals. I'm leaving it in the car, windows rolled up. You know what I mean? And we're gonna see just how much they can back their word, and then if they do, I'll give them their props. I'll call up Martin and be like, "Listen, we took it through the test. I got video evidence, photo evidence. Let's do this." This evening it is far from over. She got the fuzzy kind of flavor like some cherry cola. It gets me thinking I was put it for a reason. Got mounts of motivation. I'm walking hand in hand with Lola. But could you save my soul from money? Or could you put me at the time? I'm getting away with the good life, honey. I'm thinking that someone should go to campsite. How could a man who knows no steeple? I see the beauty
eternity at his feet. Yeah, I'm giving away to the eye of the needle. Matthew 19:23. Now where we gonna go tonight? We gonna run into. Girl, you got me feeling fine. If we could take to the street side, entertain these fools, rolling through the waves and tide. I speak my mind while she sings on cue. Yeah, I guess it's just a matter of time before I'm right back here with you. I'm on a mission, repetition is the only answer. Not a musician, but the highly driven necromancer. I think it's lovely, the people say they love me. It's not that I am giving freely whenever I'm playing, homie. Hey, and you can show me self-reflection while I'm strumming on my strings. Taking it day by day in each direction, learning to listen to the knowledge it brings. It's just a phrase, its age is timeless. A verbal embrace at the tip of my tongue. A modern day timeless Aquinas, yeah. But my religion is love. Where we gonna go tonight? We gonna run into. Girl, you got me feeling fine. If we could take to the street side, entertain these fools, rolling through the waves and tide. I speak my mind while she sings on cue, yeah. I guess it's just a matter of time before I'm right back here with you. Right back here with you. Right back here with you. Where we gonna go tonight? What we gonna run into? Girl, you got me feeling fine. If we could take to the street side, entertain these fools, rolling through the waves and tide. I speak my mind while she sings on cue, yeah. I guess it's just a matter of time. I'm right back here with you. Right back here with you. Oh, I'm right back here with you. Right back here with you, yeah. Right back here with you. Lola, Lola. Lola, Lola. Lola, Lola. Right back here with you.
This song's called Old Soul.
You got the gift to give you reason. We need some writing on the wall. It's hard to fit in with the seasons, baby. I just don't wanna be the one to fall. I'm on a mission for the cell's growth, but time and time I'm told again, is it the image of the old man singing to the whispers of a choir in the wind? And I said, no man, we're just some old souls stuck in that new age, with a message to deliver to us all. And I said, no man, we're just some old souls stuck in that new age, with a message to deliver to us all. You got a tongue that turns to fire, you better learn to wear it well. It's hard to fit in with the roots of desire, but it's easy to perceive this life. Now, the repetition ain't no scapegoat, but time again has set me free. My meditation is a long road driven, so I'm shifting through a deep reality. And I said, no man, we're just some old souls stuck in the new age, with a message to deliver to us all. And I said, no man, we're just some old souls stuck in the new age, with a message to deliver to us all. Said, yeah, nah. You got a moment in your movements, the selfish stride has now begun. If you got the capability to do it, it's your responsibility to get it done now. It's more than walking on that tightrope, it's more than planting seeds to sprout. It's time to jump the ship and leave the boat floating, cause the harvest we can never go without. And I said, no man, we're just some old souls stuck in the new age, with a message to deliver to us all. And I said, no man, we're just some old souls stuck in that new age, with a message to deliver to us all. Food upon the table and water under the bridge. We try to stay grateful, the key words try, my friend. This life is unstable, man, that's just the way it is. The body won't live, but the mind can't die. The body won't live, but the mind can die, 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 die. The body won't live, but the mind can die now. I said, no man, we're just some old souls stuck in the new age, with a message to deliver to us all. And I said, no man, we're just some old souls stuck in the new age, with a message to deliver to us all. Said, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Thank y'all so much. Get back to an acoustic song for y'all. This one's inspired by my time that I spent down in New Orleans. Cliffhanger. I get that question all the time, and I'm just like, you can't let her know. that's the surgery that Lois having. She's getting her eyes checked because she hasn't realized what's going on yet. This is a fan favorite, mainly just because the story behind it. You know, I tell people all the time. I run into people and they're like, "Man, you got some wild stories, and wild stuff seems to follow you." And I'm like, "Wild stuff happens everywhere. You just got to put yourself out there, right? You got to talk to people and you got to hear their stories because there's a lot of interesting people out there, and you'll never know what they're going through if you don't just strike up a conversation with them, you know." And so I spent some time down in New Orleans and was stumbling through the French Quarter, and the gal that I was with at the time, I couldn't find her. She was a free spirit, so she's going in and out of these places, you know. And I'm pretty sure she just ran in to get us a drink, but I was kind of lost and was like, what's going on? So I'm stumbling around, and there's this gal that keeps kind of following me down all the corridors, down the street. And she comes up from behind, and she said, "Hey, do you want a bite of this sandwich?" And I was like, "No, thank you." Like, I appreciate it, but I'm good, you know what I mean? And then, like, I feel like 10 minutes, you know, it could be an exaggeration, but like a length of time went by, and she's following me around still. And then she's like, "Hey," whispers over my shoulder again, "do you want a drink of this beverage?" And I'm like, "No, the way you said beverage is a hard no. I'm not going to do that." You know what I mean? And then she's still following me around, you know. And then she came up behind me and she said, "Hey, I found a place for us to sleep tonight." And I was like, she just thinks I'm homeless. You know what I mean? She's trying to help me out. And I'm like, I can't find my girl anyways. I'm like, yeah, let's go. Where's this pad we're staying at? And she took me there. And it was like, she took me to the stoop just right off of the French Quarter. And there was 6 people and 1 dog all hanging out on this stoop. And they all had some really interesting stories. And they just assumed that I was like the king of the homeless people because like I had the money and was buying them rounds and stuff. And they're like, "What train did you hop off of? You know, like point us in the direction." And so we got to talking with all these people, and it was super inspiring, really. You know, these people were all homeless, but they were train hoppers, and they were running away from something. You know, they didn't feel like they were at home in their home lives. And a lot of them were from the East Coast, but one of them was from, like, the Virgin Islands or something. And I'm like, what are you running from in the Virgin Islands? You know what I mean? Like, what's going on with your story? Let's hone in on that later, you know? And so they all had something that they were trying to escape, and they thought they were going to make it down New Orleans, being musicians or being jugglers or being just storytellers, something. They had some kind of banter, some kind of entertainment form that they wanted to express to the world. But I was like, what an interesting lifestyle to live, because you don't know where you're going to lay your head at. You don't know where your next meal's coming from, and you have to be in the present moment 100%. You can't daydream about the future. You can't reminisce about the past. You got to be in the moment, because these doors and these windows of life, they happen all the time. They open and close, and you have to be able to jump on that train, right? You got to take those opportunities as they come. So getting to talk to these people, I'm just like, man, I don't even know where my girl's at. I've been hanging out with you guys and this dog for a long time. Like, where's the train? Let's go. I don't like my life either. You know what I mean? Like, I'm tired of working factory. And so got to talking with these cats. And one of them, you know, you could about count his ribs. And he went by the nickname T-Bone. And I told T-Bone, I can see your rib bones. Okay, T-Bone? Like, let's get you something to eat, man. And so I gave him some money, and he was like, he lit up. And I was like, please buy some food with this. Like, if you're just trying to buy liquor, I will also get you the liquor if that's what you want, but please buy some food. And he reassured me that he's like, man, this is what we do. We just hop around on trains in this big group, and when we get to Memphis, I'm going to use this $20 and get some barbecue. I was like, all right. So I've never ran into those cats since then, but I often wonder if old T-Bone got his barbecue. You know what I mean? And this song is inspired by all those beautiful people, and it's called Runaway Blues.
Runaway blues, painted red. Ain't got no pair of shoes, but a pocket full of bread, and I guess it's gone straight to my head. Well, I had a little dollar, but I needed some fun. Now I'm a busted man, and I'm always on the run. Well, I guess it's time to say goodbye. 'Cause down Louisiana, that's where my well runs dry. My heart is in Missouri, but my soul is far and wide. The mountains and the quarry, to the canyons and the plains. I'll eat in Mississippi when I hop from off this train. I'll eat in Mississippi when I hop from off this train. Last night, but now I'm back up on the road, and I guess my bags, they don't live for long. Well, I had a little woman, but she drank her wine. Fell bitch with a piercing, she got a body like a chopped off pine. I'm running low, down the line. 'Cause down Louisiana, that's where my well runs dry. My heart is in Missouri, but my soul is far and wide. The mountains and the quarry, to the canyons and the plains. I'll eat in Mississippi when I hop from off this train. I'll eat in Mississippi when I hop from off this train. Runaway blues, painted red. Ain't got no pair of shoes, but a pocket full of bread, and I guess it's gone straight to my head. Well, I had a little woman, but she drank her wine. Fell beach with the piercing, she got a body like a chopped off pine. I'm running low, now the line. I'm running low, now the time. I'm running low. Down the line. 'Cause down Louisiana, that's where my well runs dry. My heart is in Missouri, but my soul is far and wide. From the mountains and the quarries, to the canyons and the plains. I'll eat in Mississippi when I hop from off this train. And I'll eat in Mississippi when I hop from off this train. And I'll eat in Mississippi when I hop from off this train.
Thank y'all so much. And thank you to old T-Bone for making that song possible, you know what I mean? Yeah, they were cool people. Just a little misunderstood, you know? All right, this next song I'm gonna play is, this one's called More to Tell. And the story about More to Tell is back in the COVID days of 2020. No one was doing music, you know, that was right when I was getting back into it. And everything was shut down, the world was on fire, and people were doing like streaming shows and stuff like that to make a buck and just to get out there and do their thing. And so I was a part of that, and I was seeing this girl that I was working with at the factory at the time, and I used to bring my guitar into work, and on break we'd go out by the dumpsters, and I'd serenade her, you know what I mean? That's how I won her over, you know? She's like, something about the smell of this place, and your playing, and your hair in the wind. It's got me feeling a certain kind of way. And so she encouraged me a lot, really, and she was like, man, you should get back into doing music. I was like, I don't really think anyone's able to right now, you know? And she's like, you should be doing shows, you should be traveling around, like you should be touring, you know? And I was like, I don't even know, but I guess I could try, you know? And I kind of dipped my toes into the Peoria, Illinois waters, you know? And there's a really good music scene in Peoria, Illinois, and the surrounding areas like Bishop Hill and likewise. And there really wasn't anything going on in St. Louis at the time, and it seems like Peoria was working off their own set of rules, and I ain't shutting us down, you know what I mean? So I started coming to Peoria to play some music and whatnot. And I was gone, like, I think I spent like 3 days up here, something like that, like around this area. And then I got back, and she says, you know, I've been thinking about it, and I don't think I could be with a traveling musician. And she called it off. And I was like, it has been 3 days, and this was your idea. What about the dumpster? You know what I mean? You don't remember those times? Come on, now. Yeah, exactly. She set my heart on fire. And yeah, so it's just a really strange just occurrence. And her and her child lived with me for a while, and I got close to that little boy, and we had a good old time. And I wrote this song as like a preemptive of being like out on the road, you know what I mean? I kind of made my own bed with it, really. I made my own reality, manifested it. And I made this song about like missing her and her child when I'm on the road, and like how I can't wait to just, you know, knock on the door and see them running to me, you know? And like I said, I've only done 3 shows. I'm thinking, you know what I mean? I'm acting like I'm, you know, like I've been gone for months or something, just like, you know, writing this song. So fast forward to making my first album, which I released in 2021. Some people from up in Chicago way, they were reviewing my album, and they were letting me know what they think about it and stuff, you know. And I put all my lyrics in a little booklet. And when I first released it all, I was doing everything myself just in my basement, you know, packaging CDs and printing off all this graphics and stuff. So I put all my lyrics in the booklet so you can sing along with it. And these cats from up in Chicago way, they're like, you know, we were reviewing this song, and it sounds like it's about you missing your 2 dogs when you're on the road. And I was like, you know what? It is. It's not about that girl and her baby. Like, what the heck? It's about my 2 dogs. And one of them's better than you, okay? Yeah. And this song's called More to Tell. Baby told me not to worry, that everything would be alright. But when I left early this morning, I saw a teardrop in her eye. It's been 2 weeks since I've been home now, playing midday shows, driving noon and night. Lord only knows how this will go. She says hello, I say goodbye. These answers in my pocket. This Apple phone knows me too well. My life is set on autopilot. Each time she calls, I'm saying, but I keep living for the moment. These strings got so much more to tell now, baby.
When I return back to the homestead, but I greet them both by the doorbell. And she says, babe, well, I'm glad you're home now, but it drives me crazy, oh, when you leave me alone. And she says, babe, well, I'm glad you're home, but it drives me crazy, oh, when you leave me alone.
Thank you all so very much. All right, I'm gonna do one more for y'all if that's okay. And I'm gonna make this two more, huh? You want two more? We do two more. Cool, cool. In that case, let's switch back to electric one more time. I write quite a bit of songs about being on the road. But, you know, I'm a firm believer that you're going to write about your surroundings and stuff, and write about what's true to your life. And I kind of want to be on the road as much as I can. You know, I just want to see things. I just want to experience things. And it's unfortunate that I've had some people in my life that were good people that kind of stifled that. You know what I mean? And it's unfortunate to the highest of degrees because you love these people, you let them in, you trust them and stuff, and you want to. I mean, I think it's a thing from like when we were kids. You know, you think that you're going to be best friends with your first grade friends. You know what I mean? Like for the rest of your life. Like we're going to grow old together, and then you guys all move apart and stuff. And it's like, dang. Those connections are sacred, and you should really appreciate them as they come. But I had some people in my life that were like, you don't want to travel, you don't want to do this, it's hard out there, you know. And they're like, just stay here with us, you know. And we're happy here, we're comfortable here. And I'm like, why does this feel like a cult or something? Like, let me free, you know what I mean? And so, unfortunately, I had to cut some ties with some people early on in getting back into music and stuff. And I wish them all the best. And I kind of wrote this song for them, saying, you know, if you really love me and you really appreciate what I'm doing, and you want the best for me as I want the best for you, then you're okay with dancing on your own every once in a while. I'm going to be gone, but I'm going to be back. I'll come back. You know, you're just going to be dancing on your own for a little bit, and that's hard for some people to face the reality of, you know what I mean? Friends, family, loved ones, the whole mix, you know? It's hard. And so this song is called Dancing on Your Own. Dancing on your own. Ooh, babe, from what I know, it seems you feel the same. We're dancing around in circles now for days, beginning to get the lost in every sway that we make. And I got to say, it feels so fine. My thoughts for once to close out on the line. My soul was soaking wet and needed that sunshine. The rays bright the days into my mind. Oh, my mind. You know that I've been roaming, and I don't know if this is slowing down. My heart is keeping with the rhythm. My brain's in prison and it's running out now. We don't wanna be alone. We got to listen to our heads and hold it down now. 'Cause I'll be back upon that road, and you'll be dancing on your own now, babe. From what I know, it seems you feel the same. We're dancing around in circles now for days, beginning to get the lost in every sway that we make. And I got to say, it feels so fine. My thoughts were once to close out on the line. My soul was soaking wet and needed that sunshine. The rays brought back the days into my life. Oh, my life. You know that I've been gone. You keep hoping that I come back around. I'm writing stories in my songs, and you keep wondering what they're about. But we don't wanna be alone. We got to listen to our heads and hold it down now. 'Cause I'll be back upon the road now. You'll be dancing on your own for now. Dancing on your own. Oh, for now. You're dancing on your own.
dancing on your own now. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot, and you're dancing on your own now. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot, you know you're dancing on your own for now. And I said, babe, from what I know, it seems you feel the same. We're dancing around in circles down for days, beginning to get lost in every sway that we made. And I got to say, it feels so fine. My thoughts who wants to close out on the line. My soul was soaking wet and needed that sunshine. Raised my bright the days into my life, oh my life. And I said, hey, from what I know, it seems you feel the same. We're dancing around in circles down for days, beginning to get lost in every sway that we made. And I got to say, it feels so fine. My thoughts wants to close out on the line. My soul was soaking wet and needed that sunshine to raise my bright the days into my life, oh my life, yes.
Thank y'all so much. Switch of the evening. One of these days I'll just do this and then someone will bring it to me. And it's probably gonna be Lola. She's like, I heard what you said. I caught the live stream. Oh yeah. That is Lola. All right, I said I wasn't going to do any cover tunes. It was all going to be original, but I'd like to close out with this tune here. I do this from time to time, especially in an environment like this. You know, thank y'all for being here and hanging out and listening and stuff. The listening room environment's awesome. Thank you so much, John, for putting this on. And all of Bishop Hill. This is really, really cool. It's very special, you know what I mean? It's sacred to have gatherings like this and to be able to share stories where you're listening, you know? I like to tell stories about my songs, and a lot of times I'm playing in a bar setting, and I start telling stories, no one's listening, and then at some point they're like, looking back, hey, play some music. It's like, oh, you don't care about my life? So anytime I get to play in a setting like this, I just want to let y'all know you got a friend in me.
You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Whenever the road it seems to rough up ahead, you're miles and you're miles from your cell phone bed. But just remember what your old pal said. I said that you got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me, yeah. You got no worries, oh, I got them too. There's nothing at all that I wouldn't do for you. We'll get together, yes, we'll see it through, because you got a friend in me, yeah. Some folks might be a little bit smarter than I am, bigger and stronger too, but none of them could ever love you the way that I do. It's me and it's you, girl. So as the years go by, our friendship will never die. You're gonna see it's our destiny. Yeah. I said that you got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Yeah. Come on, Bishop Hill. You got a friend in me. Thank y'all so very much.